back to our channel, ras&mas. I'm Mason, and this is my wife, Rosmi. Say hello. If you're new to this channel, welcome. If you have been subscribed to this channel, welcome back. We thank you guys. Today we've got just a simple, nice little video. It's a marriage tag. Go ahead and start asking these questions.
Well, the first question is, do you still have, what's that? Oh, do you still have to look good?
My handwriting's not that bad.
Because I could not see it. I thought that was locked because that looked like a C. That's why I say you should read it because it's your handwriting, but you thought I was being too much.
But do you still have to lock good? Would that make any sense?
I don't know, but I'm reading what I'm saying, period. What?
Alright. So you still have to look good. She does 24/7.
I think, of course, for me, I think,
she
yeah.
She could dress just like this just to sit in the house.
I didn't go anywhere,
Makeup,
but I look good. I still want to look good.
Shoes on, nice shirt, her pants, all that. She could dress just like this just to come sit on this couch.
That's what I did today.
Yeah, I'm the opposite way.
But
the only time I dress up to like look good is whenever we're going out or something like that. Like if I'm going to the grocery store, I just wear some gym shorts and a shirt. She does that sometimes, but sometimes she. But
the question is, do you like when your woman looks good?
That wasn't the question.
I'm asking you, do you like it?
Do I like it?
Yeah,
I do like it. But you look good all the time in anything, so I don't feel the need like when it's like a day where we're just laying around the house relaxing. You don't have to like do all that, I feel like. But it doesn't bother me. I mean, you look pretty, you look beautiful. Like, it's not something that gets under my skin. But I also like whenever you walk around with your robe and stuff like that. That's sexy to me too.
For personally, I just like looking good. I grew up like that. My dad, you always have to look good, even if you're at home. You always have to look good when you wake up. Do whatever you're going to do in the house. Make sure you shower, do your makeup, or even though the makeup was however it was, but you always, especially as a lady, as a girl, you always have to look good. So I grew up like that, and that's just something that I do. I like to look good, and I do look good. So. Okay. And I love my man to look good. Okay, I forgot to talk about that part. I love my man to look good. Except when we're going out. It don't matter if we're going to a grocery store. It don't matter if we're just going to something little. As long as we're stepping out of the house, I always want my man to look good. All right, the next question is, how do you find compromise when you disagree? How do we find compromise? First, I would say he always leans to compromise. Like, he always compromises very fast and easily.
Yeah, way before you do.
Yeah, way before I do. And the thing with me is like, okay, it depends also on the argument. If it's an argument that is like, it's the same thing that we argue about almost, let's say we argued about the same thing a few days ago, and then we're arguing, and then we argue again. Okay, to me, then there is something wrong because we are not supposed to be arguing about that same thing if we already talked about it. If that makes any sense. So when it comes to something like that, it's like, I don't even want to compromise anymore because it's like, what is really the problem with this issue? That's what I want to find out. But he always wants to like kind of compromise so that we can settle the issue down. So yeah, how do we find a way?
Mean, a lot. Sometimes whenever you disagree on something and you compromise, you have to stick to that compromise. Just because you compromise for that minute or that moment, you know what I'm saying, and it resolves the issue, and then the next time that moment comes up, you forget the compromise and you just start an argument based upon how you feel about the situation in the first place, then that's why there's a second and a third argument, because you're not compromising. You see what I'm saying? Like, when you disagree upon something and you compromise on it, or you come to an agreement on something, on a situation, whatever it is, the next time that situation arises, if you forget what you agreed to and you just go solely on how you feel, then of course it's going to start another argument. And then it's going to start another argument.
Yeah.
For me, I'm willing to compromise because I understand she is a totally different human being to me. She has a different genetic...
I'm a woman.
She has different genes than me. She has a different... Her mind's wired different than me. She's a woman, you know. Not only is she a different person, but we are not the same people. We weren't born on the same day. We weren't... You know, it's like... We're totally different. And sometimes she fails to realize that. She does. She fails to realize that, and she wants to... I feel like sometimes she tries to make me in a way to be
Give an
more
example.
Like
you. No, not more like me.
I don't know any example off the top of my head.
Let me say this then. What? I want to cut you because you said to be more like me. I don't ever want you to be more like me in any ways. All I ever want is, like, for example, if we have something in common that we like doing, or not just something in common that I like doing, if there's something that we're going to do together, I always want the same energy to come from both of us. If he's excited as he says he's excited about it, and if I'm excited as I say I'm excited about the thing, I want us to both come in it like that. But if I have to keep on dragging you to do it, then I feel like you're not interested. And that's why I don't like that.
All right. Well, we're going to have to move on to the next question because we're spending too much time on these.
Yeah, that's what it's a marriage talk, babe.
Yeah, well, the video's not going to be an hour long.
If it's an hour long and somebody can pick something out of this, it'll be good.
See what I mean?
No, there's nothing.
Whatever.
Do you still have a spark?
Yeah, we do. Big flame.
The exam, you guys should pay attention to this. If you did not see it, you need to pause and rewind and look exactly how he answered it.
What?
The way you answered the question. I liked it. That was crazy. But we do. And you guys are supposed to
argue a lot, we disagree a lot. Yes, we still very much love each other. This is my best friend, so it's kind of like, even when we're arguing, sometimes she's like, it's not funny, but it's just funny because...
Yeah, but like exactly like yesterday.
It's not funny. Sometimes they're not funny, but sometimes they are because the way she acts, it's so... I love it, and it's...
He think when I'm angry, it's funny. And he don't understand.
It's not that when you're angry, I'm not laughing at your anger. You're laughing at the way you express your anger.
And it's not funny when at that moment...
It is because... If she was to watch any African get mad, like, from the outside looking in, she would be like, okay, if it wasn't somebody that was mad at you, say they're just mad, right? And you knew them, you would laugh because you know, like, what that African man is saying is funny.
Okay.
Like, what he's saying, like, some of the tone, for instance, the other day she said something and she's
just give like...
I'm giving an example.
Okay.
Who?
Go ahead.
The other day she said something and it wasn't like, she wasn't mad at me, but in a joking manner she was like, you have touched the tail of a lion. That's something that if she's 1000% angry at me and she's like, and she'll be like, you've touched the tail of a lion. That... like, exactly. It's funny. The phrase is funny. Like, I never would have thought to say something like that, or you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what's funny to me. It's like, you're very witty. Do you know what that means?
I mean, okay.
Do you know what witty means?
I don't know.
It means you're clever, like in thought. Like, the things you say, they're very clever. They're very...
Okay, I know clever.
Okay, and when you... it's...
I don't just understand, like, he knows, because he knows when I get upset, like when I'm angry, the worst thing that you can do is start laughing. And we do that to each other though. But like, so when you realize that the person is really getting really, really upset, like, you need to back up because it's not going to turn out good. So like, he will just keep, like, the laugh he give is not like laughing when something, it's like annoyingly laughing at you. Like, yeah, you're funny. He keep doing that. And I don't like it.
Okay. Don't try.
No, I'm looking at it because I'm thinking of what happened yesterday, and it's like bringing it back, and it's pissing me off really bad.
See, but that's her problem. She dwells on stuff. She dwells on stuff, and she soaks in it, and it eats her mind alive.
Because that's not the first time I say that. When we drive, he likes to put the car on. What is that? What is that you do?
It's manual.
Whatever, manual or whatever. You still laughing because you think it's funny, and it's not. It's seriously not funny. And he did that yesterday. I don't do that. In my car, I don't put my car on manual ever. But whenever I'm in the car with him, I've said it when I'm in the car, please don't do this. I've said it 100 times. He always do that all the time, and he speed like he's speeding where he's not even supposed to. Like, why are you speeding in that area? And yesterday I started saying stop, and he would not stop. Literally, he would not. I would take it off, he would put it back right on. And when I got serious, I did.
No, you didn't.
No, actually I didn't. I stopped the music. That's what I did. Because you were really, really pissing me off. And then you just kept laughing. And laughing.
Alright. Look, we talked. Look, don't get me.
No, we didn't talk about it. What did I do yesterday? Yeah. We did not talk about it. Period.
We didn't talk about it because you didn't want to. You wanted to.
I didn't want to. Yes, exactly. Because I wanted to let you know how I did not like it.
We are going to do these questions.
Yeah, we are.
We are still on the third one.
It don't matter. We're talking about real facts.
An hour video.
We're talking real.
I'm not posting an hour video.
But we're talking real facts here. Even if we do 5, I'm good. We can do a part 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
Talking about, she didn't want to talk about the situation. We literally live right beside Walmart. Like it's
like 4 minutes drive, 19-minute walk.
A 19-minute walk.
Yep, look it up.
Did you Google it? Did you Google it? A 19-minute walk.
Why are you doing my messages?
Who's
Stop.
That? Who is that? I can read any of your messages if I want to. Ma'am. It's not like I'm looking for anything serious.
You won't find anything if you're looking for it anyway.
I wasn't looking for it. 15-minute walk.
Let me see.
Okay, so
now it says 15.
Alright, well, it's a 15-minute walk to, it's literally like not even half a mile. And we got parked and she was yelling about the manual thing, and I'm like...
And he was just...
I wasn't like laughing. She gets out and she's like, do whatever you want to do, I'm going home. So she starts walking. I chase her all the way across the parking lot. Like, we're literally like acting like... I was like, I bet these people right here think we're crazy.
No, you were crazy.
you
and you don't want to see my craziness.
I let her walk home.
Yeah, I did. Because even if you were trying to stop me, I would not listen anyway.
We had to go get salt. I had to get the salt so we could make some rice.
Yeah.
So I let her go home.
What are...
Who maintains the responsibilities in the house? How do you get what from who?
I don't know.
It's too extra.
No. I skipped. I was here. Seriously, I was here.
Who maintains the responsibilities in the house? Well, she does. Sometimes I'll wash dishes if they pile up because she hadn't done them or something. That's the truth.
When he does that, he will come back and say, "Did you see that? Did you see that?" And I'm like, I'll be like, I will see it, and then I will just wait to see what he will say. And literally, as I'm waiting, he will just come and say it. Did you see that? I'll be like, yeah, I did. I'll be like, oh yeah, thank you, you're welcome. Oh,
so,
God. But
she does. I mean,
other
most
things
days
like
that I come home from work,
baby.
you know, she's got the vacuumed and
No,
Who
go
knows?
ahead. No, I was just saying like other stuff like, you know.
Yeah, she washes clothes, keeps the tub and everything clean. You know, she does everything.
Things that he actually do help me, as he said, sometimes dishes or sometimes laundry. But he don't like when he do laundry because he always complain that when he do it, he don't
doesn't
smell good.
like she does it. So
I like it when you say
I
that.
and sometimes it makes me angry. Like if you know there's dishes that's been in the sink and maybe it'd be like a couple, that's not that big of a deal. But whenever like she's cooked a few times that week and they pile up, I know nobody likes to do dishes, you know. But it's like
Sometimes I get lazy.
Sometimes, yeah, I'll be at work and I'll come home for like 2 or 3 days, and one of those days I'm expecting those dishes to be done when I get home, and it's like they're not, and I'm like, oh my gosh, man. One Friday I got off work and they weren't done after like 3 days, and I stayed up when I got home.
Yeah, that's that day that he told me.
Ooh, I was mad. I was in there. I was getting all this stuff off of. Water was splashing up on me. I was like, ugh.
Well.
Oh well. But
Welcome
yeah,
to
most of the time
life.
she does it.
Ouch! You're so hard.
What are our love languages?
Mine is this. Bang! Oh, bang.
Yeah, she acts like a 3-year-old.
Bang.
I'm not kissing you with all that stuff on your lip.
Babe, please. Okay, let me show you guys my real love language. Give me 100 kisses. Go. Let's go.
Okay.
I'm trying to wipe it, babe.
It gets sticky. And then when I go
I'm
to
a
eat my
woman, so you should
popsicles,
get
I got
used-
makeup
get used
all over
to
my
it.
popsicle.
And what's your own love language?
My own love language? Oh, man. No, my love language, I would have to say...
He is hiding it from you.
No, I'm not.
Yes, look at you. See, he's shy.
That's our business, okay? That's our business. Ow. You stepped on my
Ouch.
foot.
Sorry.
My love language, I guess, would just be, like we got some TV shows that we like to watch, and I really like to lay down here and watch them with her and gossip about the people on the TV channel.
And
So,
gossip about people.
I guess that would be like my love language, like just like spending time and like talking, you know, like
I think we like the
watching
same
TV
thing, like
and,
spending
you know,
time with each
talking, like just this is my side of the couch and this is her side of the couch, and we like meet in the middle and we watch the TV.
Yeah.
And we just sit there and talk about how crazy the people look on TV and stuff.
And then sometimes when we watch it, we'll end up going back to our own situations, and we'll go back and I will start being like, I don't even like watching these TV shows because they make me.
They make me think of you.
If I see somebody messing up in a TV show, I'll look at him like.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What's the next question?
Hold on.
The next ones are easy questions to answer. But we don't have to finish. We can do it part two.
Part 2, yeah. We can do one more question. Okay.
Oh yeah, this one is going to be fun.
How soon do you laugh after an argument? Sometimes it could be like 5 seconds after an argument, and sometimes it could be like 2 days after an argument.
It depends on
It
the
just
argument.
depends on the severity of the argument. But it could sometimes it's not even like an argument. Like she'll go in the room and watch TV, and I'll stay in here and watch TV, and that's how you know, like, you know, it was a big one. But actually, not even 2 days. Like most of the time, when we go to sleep, we're over it. Like, you know, like we talk it out before we try to talk it. That's one thing that, you know, we got in like premarital counseling classes with our pastor at our old church, was just, you know, don't go to sleep on your anger. You know, that's what it says in the Bible, because then it festers and lingers, and you'll end up holding a grudge, and you won't forgive, and, you know, so we try not to go to sleep on our anger, and she may sleep this way, and I may sleep that way, but we always talk before we go to bed.
Let me tell you guys something. So there are sometimes I'll go to bed, even though we talk about it, but you know, just because you talk about it doesn't mean like you already feel and I would still be like, I would still be holding something a little bit, even though I'm compromising and being like, okay, it's done, whatever. But usually my best part when I'm going to sleep is laying on his chest, laying down like this. Okay. And I would say I would not want to do that because, you know, I'm trying to be me, trying to be the woman, trying to be Rasmi. And I would turn back and lay on my own. Try to sleep. Nope. Flip, flip, flip. I will not go seriously. I always do that. And then I'll end up, he's already, this one, as soon as I say good night, it means really good night. He's asleep. I would turn him like that and then I would lay down. And I end up falling asleep. But it's, I don't know, I think it's a bad habit of mine. That thing of laying on your chest thing. Because like even when he's...
comfort. A lot of times, the only way I can fall asleep is if I'm on my back with my head facing this way. Because usually you're on my chest. So that like, I used to be able to fall asleep on my side and you hated it. But now I'm like, it's hard for me to fall asleep on my side.
Yeah.
I have to fall asleep laying flat on my back.
And me, it's hard for me to like...
me in a way.
Yeah, but like that's what I'm calling. For me, I feel like for me, it's like some little bad habit of mine. But I love that bad habit. I don't hate it. I love it. I just struggle with it when he makes me upset. I struggle because I don't know what I'm gonna do. But I end up laying down there for an hour. I guess I fall asleep and I see you in the morning. All right, guys. If you guys, you know, from the beginning of the video and to the end, I think we brought it in a way that we wanted you guys to understand the purpose of this video.
A lot of questions got off topic or got veered off a little bit.
And which was a good thing because that's just reality. Literally, that's just reality.
I guess we're kind of using you guys right now as like you're our counselor. And we're speaking into the camera to you guys and giving you our problems.
Yeah.
Because we can't give it nowhere else. The walls don't listen and they don't talk back.
Yeah. So we're just letting you guys in to see literally what...
It's not perfect, but it's our marriage and we love it.
Yeah. Thank you for saying that, babe. And as this video is like this, we literally are not going to... It will be very raw. We're literally not going to cut anything.
And there'll be a part 2.
And we'll make a part 2 of it. So what do you guys see? Sometimes it's like that. So I was going to say this. Marriage is not... Babe, what did I say?
Peaches and cream.
Yeah, that's not what it is. I don't even know who brought up that thing, but you know, just imagine being in a house with your siblings and all that. Then how you guys always get along or don't get along, and imagine being with a whole another human being who was raised by different people from a different place. You know, that's just it's not. It can't be perfect. You just gotta, you know, maneuver things. And oh, I said a new word.
Alright, well that's it for this video. If you guys liked it, hit the like button. If you want to subscribe, share this video. We appreciate you coming in and we'll see you next time.
We love you so much. Like this.
Peace.
Mwah.